This is Jackie Helvey, and I'm here in downtown Hillsborough with Eryk Pruitt. Hey, Eryk.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
So far, so good.
We're here at Yonder, which is your bar. How long have you guys had this bar?
We opened up in June 2019.
29. Oh, boy. And then you shut down.
Yes, March 2020 was just a big old frowny face.
Yeah.
So it was shut down completely until October when we were allowed to do outdoor service, and then March 1st we were allowed to do like a reducted indoors, and then I think from what I understand June 1st 2021 we're allowed to just party, take our shirts off.
So you're just open a little bit then on the inside now.
We've been fortunate to be able to do some stuff outdoors. The town has allowed us, and our neighbors, our wonderful neighbors, Cup of Joe and Lloyd's Pharmacy are allowing us to put tables out in front of there. So
oh, that's nice. So tell folks what are your hours and everything over here?
We open at 4 o'clock Tuesday through Saturday. Open at 4.
Mm-hmm.
On Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We say we're closed at 9, but we don't kick anybody out, so we haven't left here earlier than 10.
Mm-hmm.
On the weekends we're open. We stay till 10. We haven't left earlier than 11, and on Sundays we're open 1 to 8.
Okay, and you guys have been doing. Lana was just saying that you did a comedy show recently, huh?
We did. We did it on Sunday night. The Hillsborough's local comedian Jeremy Alder came in and once again killed it. He used to host our monthly Sunday show.
Mm-hmm.
We did comedy on Sunday nights, and which was a free event. It was just, it was hilarious. I think we've done, at least 12 of them. He usually puts in 8 comics each time, and in the entire run of this thing,
8 comics. Wow.
Yeah, it's like 4 main comics and then a couple sprinkled in there that are up and coming. But 8 comics over at least a year, and in that entire time, only 2 of them have not done well. So that's an incredible statistic.
Yeah, that is. So you're going to start doing that again then?
Absolutely.
On a regular basis?
Absolutely. June 6th kicks off back in the free shows.
That's great. Now, what about music? I know you guys have music here too.
That's when the pandemic officially ends for me, is when we get to do music inside.
Mm-hmm.
And our first show indoors, we've been doing it outdoors since October, but our first show indoors, back to our 8 to 11 sets, is June 4th, and we'll have the Helicasters that evening.
Okay.
And June 11th, the next Friday, will be our 2nd anniversary, but the first one we've gotten to celebrate, and we'll have the Straight Eights, the rockabilly band,
Oh, nice.
partying with us.
Now, you and I met through the Yonder Film Festival because in addition to being a bar owner, you are also a filmmaker, and you're a writer, and you're an actor. What's going on those fronts with you?
Well, of course, couldn't make a film during all this stuff, so taking that time off, our last one, Going Down Slow, showed at the virtual Yonder Film Festival last year, and we had been taking it on college tours and stuff. Those, of course, died down.
Right.
I wrote 2 novels during the thing.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes, one is in the hands of my agent. We'll see what happens there, if he sends it back with red pen markings all over it or what. We'll see. We'll see what's going on.
Now, my daughter came over one day and said, "Oh, Mom, you got to listen to this fabulous podcast that I've been listening to," and it turned out it was your podcast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, tell us about that.
The Long Dance was a story about a local crime where on February the 12th, 1971, a nursing school student and her boyfriend left Watts Hospital, Valentine's Dance at Watts Hospital, and weren't seen again until 2 weeks later when their bodies were found tied to a tree over by where Eno Quarry is.
Boy, that's bizarre.
Yes, and their killer had never been publicly identified until our podcast.
Really?
And we worked closely with the Orange County Sheriff's Office for 2.5 years. And
So they caught the guy.
They didn't catch the guy.
They just know who he is.
You'll have to listen to the podcast. It's available for free wherever you find your podcast. And it's called The Long Dance. But it was 2.5 years of some of the most exhilarating stuff I've ever done. I'd never seen how an actual, murder investigation was handled, and B, a cold case. So
Uh-huh.
it was really, really thrilling.
So what are your plans? Do you have any like thoughts about new movies you want to make or anything in the pipeline that you two novels? That's quite a bit of doing right there.
Really, unfortunately, we had a lot of time on our hands. So
Yeah.
no, at the moment, I'm just kind of writing around with some screenplays and stuff. Of course, with the with all the restrictions and everybody in their varying states of personal hygiene and concern, etc. There's no there's been no conversations about anything, but that's what's good about all this downtime that we'd had, was that it gives you the time to like kind of work on your own stuff and get yourself ready for when the chains come off.
Yeah. Well, I'm so glad that you guys finally got things up and going again, because I know that it was probably hardest on bar owners of maybe parents.
Man, it wasn't fun. I'm glad I wasn't a parent.
Yeah, I know. Can you imagine?
No, I can't.
Well, it's so great to see you, and continued success, and keep me posted on what's going on, and I can't wait to read your new novels.
Oh, well, thank you very much, and it's fun hanging out with you again, Jackie.
Yeah,
It's been a
good to
long time.
see you. Thanks.